All right, happy day 73 of day trading the market open with a small account until we decide to fund it with more money. Happy Monday, everybody. We got PTIX making a nice front side move, which is really the only one. It went from 299 up to 970. That's quite a run. That is quite a run. It's 250% from top to bottom. It's up 173% right now, but the only downside is it's pretty pricey. So we'll see. We'll see what kind of happens with this. Pricier stocks are not the greatest for me. And we have HKPD, which is serious backside, but I might, well, I was going to say I might take a lower band flush, but it looks like it's kind of bleeding back towards the area, which means I might not do that. We'll see what happens. We got 20 seconds until the bell. Hope everybody had a good weekend. We got some other stuff moving, but it's kind of all in the same boat with HKPD with the backside. And 3, 2, 1, game time. See if PTIX can break 850. No love right through the gate. Halt down's at 744, VWAP's at 752 for PTIX. Opening cross is not yet completed for HKPD. What's the news on this one? I should have looked already. To combine with a different company in an all stock deal. Okay, all right, opening cross has been completed. For HKPD, halt down's at 102. There's a break of 850 and then right back down. All right, so if we're going to play PTIX, I got to hit the bid. We're not going to be hitting the ask. There you go, HKPD. Nice. Good move. This candle is out of play because the opening cross wasn't done yet, though. So I can't act like I would have taken that lower, or at least close to lower band, because I wouldn't have even been able to. I could have. I just wouldn't. It wouldn't let me sell if I got in. All right, so are we gonna, psychologically, are we gonna have a lot of people like me waiting for this thing to come down to VWAP? I think so. For PTIX, let's change the scanners real quick. I bet. Oh, there's a break of 850 again, and then right back down. The people are looking for 850 are getting absolutely chopped. So range bound breakout. That's probably maybe why. BCLI. Trying for 850 again. Rejection off of 850 again. Or from around 850. There's a break of 850. See if it holds this time. Nope. Yeah, this is crazy. All right, back over 850. Back under. The bids, when they're falling like 10 cents at a time, which is gross. But I guess that's what you get with a higher price stock. Halt down, moved up to 752, which is right under VWAP. VWAP at 758. Let's change to BCLI. If this thing cracks 186, it could have range. Or like 187 actually. It's got to crack these boys. And then it's got to crack these. So let's just get rid of this. Do I really want to trade it under VWAP though? Not really. PTIX, big red, big red. Oh no, missed it. I missed a VWAP bounce. My hotkey didn't go through either. Missed the VWAP bounce. That is brutal. Very, very, very brutal. That was a play. That was a play on the only stock that's showing front side potential. I don't even know why I changed, although this is now at 40%. All right, I gotta focus on this because I already missed my play I was looking for over there. So we're gonna switch to BCLI. Holding the EMA pretty well. Oh, here we go. Reverse hammer. Is it gonna go through? Nope. No love. HKPD doesn't even have any news. Markets Qs are down 1.2%. Six 23. Running into the problem area, BCLI. Brainstorm Cell Therapeutics. Looks like we're gonna have to be pretty patient today. SYTA. Making a move. $3. Nice. That's a nice open by SYTA. SYTA still trying to cruise. Its daily candles are... Oh, we are running up to the 100-day moving average, though, at 335. That's a wicked candle. Oh, I'm not even on that. I almost took the wrong trade. Big red. Big red on that candle. BCLI with the rejection off the level that we marked. What was the other one I was watching? Oh yeah, HKPD. It's just holding at least HKPD. It's not flushing down, so this might actually be a decent lower band candidate. Needs to fall 5%. It's gonna be like watching paint dry if I get in it though. BCLI, give us something. Halt down for BCLI is 148, which is pretty much at lower band. Oh, HKPD is IPO'd in January 15th. That's interesting. Nope, not taking HKPD there. Oh, what? What was that? I like to take it on the same candle, so the minute it goes to the next candle, it's, you know, I don't really like to play it, but that would have been fine. Interesting. Oh, SYTA. All right, we got to be watching SYTA. And BCLI. Come on, down. Over to panic flush. Are we going to take the panic flush? Yeah, I'll take the green there. See if it holds. It's okay if it doesn't. That was a nasty red candle. What am I in at? Okay. Let's halt down 142. SYTA cruising. Which one is this over there? As long as this thing didn't get hit with an offering or something, you know, I have no problem holding this for a little bit longer. SYTA, my nice candles. Need a new candle here right now. BCLI, and you got to crack 161, which is unfortunate because that is my average. SYTA, boy. Looks like the buyers are over there. Gotta get out of this thing under if it drops under 155. Watching these orders. SYTA. Yeah, this thing just didn't do anything, so I jumped. $48 L. What do we have for SYTA though? Not a lot. I'm surprised this is just hovering around this same area. It's not falling or it's not bouncing. Down's at 134. Lower band at 143. Daily level at 141. We get over that 100-day moving average? I bet we did. Yeah, we should. We're at it right now. 335. Got over it for a little bit. It's gonna be the play. 1 minute to make a new high. He's over at 343. This is tough here. I mean, that's a tough entry anyways. You gotta wait for a whole other candle. Then you gotta take 42 to 55, which is, not ideal. And then if you take the 1 minute to make a new high here, you got faked out. We're gonna give BCLI another chance if it lower bands. Got some buyers sitting down there at 150. Small buyers. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Under VWAP has to be a sell. Wow, cut my account pretty close today. And that's under 309. But where'd all the buyers go? Where did all the buyers go? There's 16, 17, 18, 18, green on 18, back to 16, 14. Pinball, 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 17, green at 18, green 21. Cut half just because it was struggling a little bit down there. It needs to get over 331. Technically I got in right at the top of a range, which is not great either. But don't die on me, candle. Got 15 seconds till a new minute. Don't die on me. 10, 9, 8, green at 19. There's 20, 6, 5, 4, back to 16. 3, 2, 1, new minute. All right, now you need to crack the next 325. You made another problem for yourself. Nope. No thanks. All right. Well, Well, that's it. The real mistrade was PTIX. You know, this one looked best pre-market. I said how many, I believe I said how many people are going to be waiting for a VWAP bounce like I am. That's probably the play. And look at that. That was the play. 10% bounce. This ended up being a really good sell. Really good sell over here. Anyways, took an L on BCLI on this nasty panic flush. Now I didn't take a lower band or anything like that, but it dropped so hard so fast. I was just looking for some type of a relief bounce. It dropped 16% in one candle there, and 17% in two candles. You know, I got no bounce, got no love, got a fill up here at almost 161. Got no bounce at all, so was kind of expecting it to come down towards this lower band. It got a little bit close, but didn't get close enough, but no love here. I did have enough powder to add if it was going to flush down a lower band. I was mindful of that, but it didn't bounce, and it's still kind of just hovering around this area, so I took the L there. And then we took the VWAP bounce here on SYTA, which is showing great front side. But having said that, this entry would have been tough because I would have been chopped out on this candle. This entry would have been tough because I would have had to wait till this candle. And then I was only looking at 42 to 55 with 500 shares. So, you know, those levels would have been tough for me. This one would have been a pretty nice trade. Small little setup there, but again, topping tail a little bit, you know, so those breakouts were tough. So since the breakouts were tough, we decided to go with a little bit of a pullback. The only downside of this is it was right at the edge of this MACD crossover area, which is not great for, you know, front side potential, I guess. I mean, anything could happen, sure, but you know, it doesn't really have that momentum that it had on this side over here. But about $30 L, $30-something L today. That's all I got. Thank y'all for being here. Drop a like. Be good to each other. Spread love. I'm out of here. Peace.